King Charles signals his reign shortest, Entrust William and Kate more prominent role in monarchy. A sense of normality slowly returned to the monarchy this week as the royals' extended periods of mourning following the death of the Queen has come to an end. In turn, a fresh era began for the new Prince and Princess of Wales. Meanwhile, King Charles is aware that he does not have a long reign ahead of him, according to a constitutional expert. Therefore, it's obvious that Prince William and Kate, Princess of Wales, have been tipped to straight away take on a more prominent role in the monarchy. King Charles III knows that, due to his age, he does not have a long time ahead of him as king. Mr. Morris added that this means that the king is likely to bring his heir to the forefront much sooner than the Queen did with him. It's suggested that William, who is next in line to the throne, may be given responsibilities much sooner than the late Queen Elizabeth gave to Charles. The king is 73, and he might feel his years a bit. He knows he doesn't have a long reign ahead of him, certainly not as long as his mother's. I think we might see William take on a more prominent role straight away. Significantly, Prince William and Kate wanted to modernize the British monarchy. One way they're doing this is by employing just half of the staffers King Charles relied on during his time as Prince of Wales. The future for the Windsors is happening now. Charles is very aware that this isn't necessarily going to be an easy path as king. There are challenges ahead, not least close to home, but also the challenges of Gen Z, that 18 to 25-year-old demographic who don't understand a constitutional monarchy, don't understand why we have it. It's up to Charles and the next generation, William and Catherine, to show that there is a need and that they can be relevant in this very fast-moving world that we live in, and that an impartial, non-political head of state is very important. Prince William and Kate Middleton are more candid about their personalities than other royal family members, which seem to be the reason the public is more drawn to them. According to a former Grand Herald, the Prince and Princess of Wales appear easier to relate to. Prince Charles is from a different generation, so he might be seen as old-fashioned. William was a pinup at one point, and Kate is a beautiful lady. People all want to be Kate, dress like her, and look like her. They're very much role models, and I think that's what they're doing so well. Herald said that the couple could save the monarchy by modernizing it a bit. It has to modernize. The royals have to be like you and me. I think the royal family has to modernize and develop as it goes along and has to stay relevant. William said in 2016 when asked about his future as king, "That's the challenge for me, is how do I make the royal family relevant in the next 20 years' time? And it could be 40 years' time. It could be 60 years, and I have no idea what that's going to be. I hope that's something that I can do." That is to say, Prince William and Princess Catherine will always get the king's back during his reign. The author and journalist said, "History, I believe, will be kind to King Charles III. No doubt his reign will be short, maybe one of the shortest ever. As a result, his time on the throne will not be a remarkable one in historical terms. He stepped in for our late queen more and more often, particularly after her last long-haul flight in 2011. He was a shadow king, taking on most of the heavy lifting for the monarchy at home and abroad. That said, his contributions to the world during his entire lifetime certainly has been remarkable."